The PlayStation 5 is one of the most powerful and popular gaming consoles in the world, with a huge library of games to suit every taste and preference. Whether you are looking for action, adventure, horror, sports, or anything in between, you will find something to enjoy on the PS5. But with so many options, how do you choose which games to play? To help you out, we have compiled a list of the top 15 games on PS5 based on critical acclaim, user reviews, and personal experience. These are the games that showcase the best of what the PS5 has to offer in terms of graphics, gameplay, story, and innovation. Here are our picks for the top 15 games on PS5. Hitman 3 is a masterpiece of stealth and assassination that will keep you hooked for hours. The game offers a variety of locations, challenges, and ways to complete your missions, giving you the freedom to play as you like. The graphics are stunning, the gameplay is smooth, and the story is engaging. You will feel like a professional hitman as you explore the rich and detailed environments, interact with the NPCs, and use your creativity and skills to eliminate your targets. The game also features a VR mode that lets you experience the game in a whole new way. You can immerse yourself in the world of Hitman 3 and see everything from Agent 47's perspective. The VR mode adds a new layer of realism and challenge to the game, as you have to be more careful and aware of your surroundings. You can also use the motion controllers to interact with objects, weapons, and enemies in a more natural way. Hitman 3 is a must-play for fans of the genre and newcomers alike. It is one of the best games of the year and a fitting conclusion to the trilogy. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Intergrade is a stunning upgrade of an already amazing game. The PS5 version enhances the visuals and performance of the original, making Midgar come to life like never before. The game tells a captivating story of resistance, friendship, and destiny, with memorable characters and thrilling combat. The game also adds a new DLC episode that features Yuffie, a fan-favorite ninja from the original game, who brings a fresh perspective and gameplay style to the adventure. If you are a fan of Final Fantasy VII or action RPGs in general, you owe it to yourself to play this game. It is a faithful reimagining of a classic that also expands and enriches the lore and the world. The game has some minor flaws, such as pacing issues and weak side quests, but they are easily overshadowed by the game's strengths. The music is phenomenal, the boss fights are epic, and the set pieces are jaw-dropping. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection is a must-have for any fan of the series and a great introduction for newcomers. The collection includes remastered versions of Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, and Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, two of the best games in the franchise. The graphics are stunning, The gameplay is smooth and thrilling, and the story is engaging and emotional. You can play as Nathan Drake, the charming treasure hunter, or as Chloe Fraser, the witty and resourceful adventurer, and explore exotic locations, solve puzzles, and fight enemies. The collection also features enhanced performance and resolution modes for the PS5, allowing you to enjoy the game in 4K at 60 frames per second or in dynamic 4K with ray tracing. The loading times are significantly reduced, and the DualSense controller adds a new layer of immersion with adaptive triggers and haptic feedback. The collection also includes all the multiplayer and survival modes from Uncharted 4, as well as the photo mode and bonus content. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection is a masterpiece of action-adventure gaming that you don't want to miss. Genshin Impact is a stunning open-world RPG that offers a rich and immersive gaming experience on the PS5. The game features a vast and diverse map that is full of secrets, quests, puzzles, enemies, and treasures. The game also boasts a dynamic weather system, a day-night cycle, and gorgeous graphics that showcase the power of the PS5. The game allows you to explore the world of Teyvat as one of the many playable characters, each with their own unique skills, weapons, and personalities. You can switch between characters on the fly, creating exciting combos and strategies in combat. You can also team up with other players online or invite them to your own world for co-op adventures. Genshin Impact is a game that constantly surprises and delights you with its content, quality, and charm. It Takes Two is a spectacular co-op adventure that lays down a path of great gameplay ideas and uses it to play a giddy game of hopscotch. It's beautiful, breakneck-paced, and bubbling over with creativity. The game centers around a pair of pint-sized parents, May and Cody, who embark on a fantastical journey to save their marriage. Along the way, they encounter dazzling detours, fabulous contraptions, and anthropomorphic everything. The game is a sea of creativity and variety, constantly shifting from one brilliantly bonkers style of gameplay to another, each with its own fresh set of mechanics. The platforming essentials are on point, and the character-specific abilities are refreshed in each chapter, compelling me and my partner to work as a team and coordinate our actions. It Takes Two is like a box of donuts in your office break room. It arrives fresh, is gleefully devoured, and absolutely nothing included in it. Stays long enough to grow stale. It's one of the best co-op games in history and a Game of the Year contender. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition is a masterpiece of gaming that deserves all the praise it has received. It is a sprawling open-world RPG that immerses you in a rich and detailed fantasy world full of memorable characters, quests, and choices. You play as Geralt of Rivia, a professional monster hunter who is searching for his missing adopted daughter, Ciri, while also dealing with the looming threat of a supernatural army called the Wild Hunt. Along the way, you will encounter various factions, races, and creatures, each with their own agendas and motivations. You will also have to make decisions that will shape the fate of the world and the people you care about. The complete edition includes the base game and all the DLCs, which add even more content and hours of gameplay. The DLCs are not mere add-ons, but fully fledged expansions that introduce new regions, stories, characters, and mechanics. The first one, Hearts of Stone, takes you to the haunted lands of No Man's Land and Oxenfurt, where you will face a ruthless bandit leader and a mysterious man with a glass eye. The second one, Blood and Wine, transports you to the colorful and vibrant realm of Toussaint, a land of wine, knights, and fairy tales. There, you will uncover a dark secret that threatens to destroy the peaceful kingdom. Both DLCs are excellent and offer new challenges, weapons, armor, skills, and enemies. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition is a must-play for any fan of RPGs or fantasy. It is a game that will keep you hooked for hundreds of hours with its engaging gameplay, stunning graphics, superb voice acting, and epic soundtrack. It is a game that will make you laugh, cry, and think. It is a game that will stay with you long after you finish it. Demon's Souls is a masterpiece of a remake that showcases the power and potential of the PlayStation 5. The game looks stunning, with realistic lighting, detailed textures, and smooth performance. The sound design is also immersive, with atmospheric music, crisp effects, and dynamic feedback from the controller's speaker and mic. Demon's Souls is a feast for the senses that draws you into its dark and unforgiving world. But Demon's Souls is not just a pretty face. It's also a challenging and rewarding game that tests your skills, patience, and perseverance. The game is brutally hard, but fair, as you learn from your mistakes and overcome seemingly impossible odds. Every victory, big or small, feels earned and satisfying. Demon's Souls is a game that respects your intelligence and courage, but also punishes your arrogance and carelessness. It's a game that will make you rage, but also make you proud. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is a stunning showcase of the power and beauty of the PlayStation 5. The game transports you to the dark ages of England, where you play as Eivor, a fierce Viking warrior who seeks glory and wealth. You can explore a massive open world, full of secrets, mysteries, and breathtaking landscapes. The game also features a compelling story, with memorable characters, choices, and consequences. The gameplay of Assassin's Creed Valhalla is a satisfying mix of stealth, action, and RPG elements. You can customize your character, gear, and skills to suit your playstyle. You can also raid, build, and expand your settlement, and forge alliances with different factions. The game runs smoothly at 60 frames per second on the PS5 with crisp and vibrant graphics. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is a must-play for fans of the series and newcomers alike. Diablo 4 is a masterpiece of action role-playing games that delivers an immersive and thrilling experience on the PS5. The game features stunning graphics, fluid combat, diverse classes, and a rich story that expands the lore of the Diablo universe. Whether you play solo or co-op, you will find yourself immersed in the dark and gritty world of Sanctuary, where you will face hordes of demons, explore ancient ruins, and uncover secrets and treasures. The game also offers a dynamic open world that changes according to your actions and the time of day. You can interact with other players, join events, trade items, or challenge them to PvP duels. The game also has a robust endgame system that lets you customize your character with legendary items, skill trees, runes, and more. Diablo 4 is a game that will keep you hooked for hours with its addictive gameplay and rewarding progression. If you are a fan of action RPGs, you should not miss this game on the PS5. Returnal is a brilliant game that combines the fast and frantic action of a bullet hell shooter with the exploration and discovery of a roguelike. It is one of the best games to showcase the PS5's features, such as the haptic feedback, the adaptive triggers, the 3D audio, and the fast loading times. The game tells a compelling story of Celine, a space explorer who crash lands on a mysterious planet and finds herself in a time loop. The game challenges you to survive the hostile environment and unravel the secrets of Atropos. The gameplay is addictive and rewarding, as you learn from your deaths and improve your skills and equipment. The game offers a variety of weapons and abilities that suit different playstyles and strategies. The game also keeps you on your toes with its procedurally generated levels and enemies, ensuring that no two runs are exactly the same. The game has a stunning visual style and a rich atmosphere that immerses you in its alien world. Returnal is a must-play for PS5 owners who are looking for a challenging and satisfying experience. Resident Evil 4 Remake is a masterpiece of survival horror that deserves to be played by every fan of the genre. The game faithfully recreates the original's iconic gameplay, atmosphere, and story, while adding new features and enhancements that make it feel fresh and exciting. The graphics are stunning, the sound design is immersive, and the controls are responsive and intuitive. The game offers a perfect balance of action, exploration, and puzzle solving, with plenty of replay value and unlockables. The game also takes advantage of the PS5's capabilities, such as the adaptive triggers, the 3D audio, and the fast loading times. The adaptive triggers add a new layer of realism and tension to the combat, as you can feel the resistance and feedback of each weapon. The 3D audio makes you feel like you are in the middle of the horror, as you can hear every zombie growl, gunshot, and explosion from all directions. The fast loading times make the game seamless and smooth, as you can switch between areas and menus without any interruption. Resident Evil 4 Remake is a must-have for PS5 owners who love horror games. Dead Space Remake is a stunning reimagining of the classic survival horror game that will keep you on the edge of your seat. The game features enhanced graphics, gameplay, and sound that make the Ishimura spaceship and its terrifying necromorphs more immersive and realistic than ever. You play as Isaac Clarke, an engineer who must fight his way through the ship and uncover its dark secrets, while also dealing with his own personal demons. The game is faithful to the original, but also adds new elements that enrich the story and the gameplay. You can explore more areas of the ship, interact with new characters, and discover new lore that expands the Dead Space universe. The game also features a seamless camera system that lets you switch between third-person and first-person views, giving you more control and freedom over how you play. The game is a must-play for fans of the original and newcomers alike, as it delivers a thrilling and satisfying experience that will leave you breathless. The Last of Us Part 1 is a masterpiece of storytelling and gameplay that deserves to be experienced on the PS5. The game follows the journey of Joel and Ellie, two survivors of a fungal outbreak that has turned most of humanity into zombies. Along the way, they face dangers, moral dilemmas, and emotional moments that will make you care deeply about them and their fate. The game's graphics, sound, and performance are enhanced on the PS5, making it even more immersive and realistic. The game also supports the DualSense controller's adaptive triggers and haptic feedback, adding a new layer of interactivity and tension. The game is a must-play for fans of action-adventure games, post-apocalyptic settings, and character-driven narratives. It will leave you breathless, moved, and eager for more. Elden Ring is a masterpiece of fantasy action RPG that delivers an unforgettable gaming experience. From the brilliant minds of Hidetaka Miyazaki and George R.R. Martin, Elden Ring invites you to explore a vast and beautiful open world full of secrets, dangers, and rewards. You play as a Tarnished, a chosen one who must claim the Elden Ring and become an Elden Lord. The gameplay is challenging but satisfying, combining the best elements of Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and Sekiro with a new layer of freedom and creativity. You can customize your character, craft your weapons, summon allies, ride a horse, and even fly with a dragon. The combat is fluid and responsive, and the boss fights are epic and memorable. Elden Ring is not just a game, it's an adventure that will stay with you for a long time. God of War. Ragnarok is a masterpiece of action-adventure gaming that delivers a satisfying conclusion to the Norse saga. The game features stunning graphics, immersive gameplay, and emotional storytelling that will keep you hooked from start to finish. You will join Kratos and Atreus as they explore the 9 realms in search of answers and allies, facing formidable foes and challenging puzzles along the way. The game also offers a balanced difficulty, a rich soundtrack, and a memorable cast of characters that will make you laugh, cry, and cheer. If you are a fan of the God of War series, or just looking for an epic and unflinching journey, you should not miss this game. God of War Ragnarok is one of the best games on the PlayStation 5, and a testament to the talent and vision of Santa Monica Studio. It is a game that will stay with you long after you finish it, and make you eager for more adventures with Kratos and Atreus. God of War Ragnarok is not just a game, it is a legend.